Good evening and welcome to our Newport News School Board public hearing. At this time, the board will open its public hearing for comments regarding the proposed fiscal year 2021 operating budget. Prior to your comments, a short overview will be provided.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Our director, Scarlett Minto, will be here to provide an overview of the proposed operating budget for FY21 prior to opening the floor for questions.
Thank you. Good evening. It is my pleasure to provide you a brief overview of the budget we presented to the school board on March the 10th. The 2020-21 proposed operating budget of $330.2 million represents 5.4% increase over FY20 spending plan. Funding for this budget is based on the amendments adopted by the FY20 General Assembly to the governor's introduced 2020-22 biennial budget. When we met in early March, the General Assembly had not yet completed their work, and as you may recall, the governor's budget did not include a salary increase in the first year, and ultimately the General Assembly included a 2% salary increase in the first year and the second year. Looking at our revenue by category, we have state revenue estimate of $211.8, which is a 14.4% change over FY20. City revenue $113.4 million, a 2.5 million increase over FY20, and federal and other revenue is about 100,000, so a total of 17 million estimated increase, or 5.4% increase over FY20. And looking at the revenue another way, this pie chart shows our major revenue sources. You can see that the state provides 63% of our revenue and the city provides 35.4%. Other sources are less than 2% of the $330.2 million. The 2020-2021 budget includes adding 23 staff positions, salary and benefits total an estimate of $1.8 million. In summary, the ESL teachers and ESL support are to meet the projected increase of English language learners. We're estimating another 72. Meeting student mental health needs is a team effort. The superintendent's budget includes 8 elementary school counselors, and what is not shown here is the plan to add another 1.5 school counselors through reallocation of other positions as needed. We have also included 2 licensed clinical social workers and 2 school psychologists to this team. Lastly, the superintendent's budget also includes 3 additional security officers and 2 technology support specialists to support our one-to-one initiative in the high schools. Our FY 2021 compensation strategy focus is to remain competitive to ensure we can attract and retain excellent staff. The superintendent proposed budget proposes a 3% increase for all employees except senior administrators, who would receive a 2% salary increase. We would also do salary scale adjustments and more compression and experience adjustments with our staff. Teacher increase would range from 3.5 to 5.2% with this plan. The proposed spending plan includes funding to support student learning and to address some technology upgrades. The ones that we have here, smart board replacements, about $500,000. That's for pre-K and kindergarten only. Elementary school laptops, $1.1 million. Student computers, $0.7. Yearly maintenance for online software, another $100,000, and some reading inventory and assessment tools for another $500,000, or $2.9 million for educational technology. Infrastructure, we're looking at increase in internet bandwidth, and that would be about $100,000. That is to support increased computers on the network with our one-to-one initiative. Voice over IP licensing and support, that's our phone system, and it looks like we need another $100,000 to make sure we have enough license. When you add phones, you have to add licensing. So a total of $3.1 million additional technology needs. Our operation and maintenance needs is $4.5 million. This is to address our growing capital needs. Our funding for allocated for building security and operations and maintenance. So we need about $500,000 to add some more security cameras. HVAC includes coolers, chillers, boilers, another 1 million, plumbing, 400,000, flooring, casework, decking goes around the learning colleges, 800,000. PA and clock replacements, we do that every year. You see that every year. We're trying to get them all done. And their schools had the original equipment, so we need to replace those. 600,000. Electrical and lighting, that's mostly for outside. Todd Stadium track repair and resurface, 300,000. Paving and tennis court replacements, another 300,000. And then we have some older playgrounds that need replacement, so that's 200,000 for a total of 4 million, and a total of 4.5 million when you add those two categories together. And another way to look at the expenditures, personnel, salaries, and benefits. So non-personnel costs have increased 7.6 million over FY20, or 15% of our $330.2 million budget. Benefits and salaries total $282.5 million, or 85% of the 2021 cost. So you can see we're people heavy. We need a lot of people to do this work. Looking at the operating budget by function, you can see we have instructional services is the largest part of this. Operations and maintenance also includes plant services, custodial services, security, and warehouse services. So we have 32.5 million for operations and maintenance, technology 13.7, or 4% of our budget, which is actually pretty good. 21.1, or 7% for transportation, and then we have administration, attendance, and health for 15 million, for 5%. At this time, I'll be happy to take any questions.
Thank you, Ms. Minto. Are there any questions?
Okay.
There being none, thank you. So at this time, the board considers this an opportunity to listen to your comments, and we will consider these during our deliberation. So we ask that you comply with our 3-minute time limit, so that all those who desire to make a comment has the opportunity to do so. As you begin your comments, a green light comes on, yellow light signals that there's 30 seconds remaining, a red light and the beep indicates that your time is up, and we ask that you would comply with those guidelines. So at this time, we will take cards. Ms. Moore Buffalo, are there any cards? Are there anyone outside?
I will check real quick just to make sure.
No. Okay. So are there any cards? Are there any cards? So there being no cards or no comments at this time, and also I'll give the board an opportunity if they would like to make any comments, and if not, Dr. Bess.
Really no comments tonight. I would just like to encourage everyone to be safe and to
Dr. Bess, we'll also have a comments during our meeting as well.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is our hearing.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
No comment at this time.
Mr. Harris.
No.
Mr. Ely.
No comments.
And Mr. Brown.
No comments at this time.
And Ms. Alder. And also, we have on the line, we have our Vice Chair, Ms. Rose Laws. Are there any comments?
No comments, thank you.
Okay. There being no comments from the board, I ask that this business is complete and we stand adjourned.
So there are refreshments in